The Satvic Revolution is not just about health. It's about freedom. 7 simple habits can awaken your energy, clear your mind, and fill your life with joy. Are you ready to begin? This is Beyond, bringing you wisdom from the world's most powerful books. There comes a moment in life when you pause and ask yourself, am I truly living at my highest potential, or am I simply existing? Most people drift through their days unaware that their body, mind, and soul are silently crying out for balance, for clarity, for freedom. We chase after pleasures, distractions, and achievements, but deep down, what we all seek is health, joy, and a state of inner peace that does not crumble with circumstances. This is where the Satvic Revolution begins. It is not just a change of diet, not just a change of routine, but a shift in consciousness, a return to a natural way of living that awakens energy, sharpens the mind, and opens the heart to joy. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of freshness, not the heaviness that comes from late nights and unhealthy habits, but a lightness that fills you with enthusiasm for the day ahead. Imagine having a body that supports you, a mind that listens to you, and emotions that empower you rather than drain you. This is not a dream. It is a natural state of human life. But somewhere along the way, we have abandoned it. The Satvic path is the road back home. It teaches us that health and happiness are not things to be bought or borrowed. They are born from the choices we make each day. When we talk about revolution, we often think of something loud, something forceful, something that shakes the world outside. But the Satvic Revolution is quieter. It does not shout, it whispers. It begins with small daily practices that may look simple on the surface, but have the power to change the very foundation of your existence. These habits are not rules forced upon you, but keys to unlock your dormant potential. And once you taste the power they bring, you will never wish to go back. The truth is, modern life has taken us far away from the wisdom of nature. We eat foods that kill our energy. We sleep at odd hours. We are addicted to our devices, and we drown our minds in constant noise. No wonder we feel restless, drained, and disconnected. The Satvic path shows us how to step away from this chaos and reclaim what was always ours, radiant health and boundless joy. It is not about perfection. It is about alignment, aligning your lifestyle with the rhythm of nature, because nature never makes mistakes. The sun rises and sets at the perfect time. The seasons flow with precision. The plants and animals live in harmony, and so can we, if only we return to that flow. Think about it. Every cell in your body is designed to heal, to regenerate, to thrive. Your body is not your enemy. It is your most loyal companion. It listens to what you feed it, how you treat it, and what you think about it. If you give it toxins, it will fight for you, but it will suffer. If you give it nourishment, it will thank you with energy and vitality. The Satvic lifestyle is about feeding your body with purity, your mind with clarity, and your soul with peace. It is about recognizing that true health is not only the absence of disease, it is the presence of aliveness. But here's the secret. You cannot wait for the perfect time to begin. The perfect time is now. Every day you delay, you move further away from the life you were meant to live. And every day you commit, even with one small change, you step closer to freedom. The Satvic Revolution is built on habits, and habits shape destiny. One by one, these 7 habits transform the way you eat, the way you breathe, the way you rest, the way you connect. They transform the way you live. And when you live differently, you feel differently. And when you feel differently, your entire world changes. Do not underestimate the power of small beginnings. Great change does not come from sudden dramatic actions. It comes from quiet, consistent steps taken daily. A glass of fresh juice instead of a processed snack. A few minutes of mindful breathing instead of scrolling through endless feeds. Go to bed early instead of pushing your body beyond exhaustion. These small decisions may seem ordinary, but in truth, they are extraordinary. They create ripples that expand into every area of your life. They make you more focused in your work, more present in your relationships, more alive in your spirit. You see, most people want health, but they do not want to change. They want joy, but they are not ready to let go of the habits that steal their joy. The Satvic path demands commitment, but what it gives in return is priceless. It gives you the ability to wake up without pain in your body, to go through your day without anxiety in your mind, to look into the mirror and feel gratitude instead of guilt. It gives you the freedom to live as you were meant to, light, clear, powerful. Every revolution begins with awareness. Right now, as you listen to these words, awareness is rising within you. Awareness that you deserve better than fatigue, better than stress, better than shallow pleasures that leave you empty. You deserve the richness of real health, real clarity, real joy. But no one else can walk this path for you. Not your family, not your friends, not your mentors. They can inspire you, but the choice must come from you. And when you decide, when you say yes, the transformation begins immediately. So ask yourself, am I ready to commit to a higher standard of living? Am I ready to honor my body, respect my mind, and nurture my soul? Am I ready to break free from the habits that keep me small and step into the habits that make me strong? This is not just about diet, not just about routine. This is about freedom. Freedom from the chains of restlessness, from the burden of disease, from the noise of confusion. This is about stepping into the life you were always meant to live, a life of peak health, unshakable joy, and inner harmony. The Satvic Revolution is waiting for you. It does not demand that you change everything overnight. It simply invites you to begin. Begin with one habit. Begin with one choice. And as you stay consistent, those choices become effortless, and those efforts become your lifestyle. The 7 habits are your guide, your map, your compass. They will lead you not only to better health, but to a deeper connection with yourself and with life itself. Every great transformation begins when you take the first step. And once you have taken it, you realize that the path was always waiting for you. The Satvic Revolution does not just reshape the way you live. It reshapes the way you see life itself. It awakens you to a truth that has been forgotten, that nature is your greatest healer, your truest teacher, your most reliable guide. The closer you move towards nature, the healthier you become, the happier you feel, the lighter your soul becomes. And the further you move away, the more you suffer, the more you lose balance, the more your inner light fades. But you are not meant to live dimmed down. You are meant to shine. You are meant to feel every breath like it carries new energy, to feel every step as if it connects you to the earth, to feel every thought lifting you higher instead of dragging you down. The Satvic habits are not restrictions. They are liberation. They do not chain you. They unchain you. They release you from the artificial patterns of modern living that drain your strength, and they reconnect you with the natural rhythms that fill you with vitality. It begins with how you treat your mornings. The morning is not just the start of the day. It is a foundation of everything that follows. If you wake up heavy, distracted, sluggish, your entire day follows the same pattern. But if you wake up aligned with the rising sun, if you choose clarity over chaos, you open the door to a life of focus and energy. To rise with the sun is to rise with the universe itself. It is to let your body remember the ancient rhythm it was designed to follow. When you wake up early, you give yourself the gift of silence, of clarity, of a mind untouched by the noise of the world. And in that silence, you create space for growth. Then comes the food you choose to put into your body. Food is not just calories. Food is energy. Food is information. Food is vibration. Every bite you take carries a message to your cells. If you eat foods that are heavy, processed, filled with toxins, you tell your body to struggle, to fight, to survive. But if you choose Satvic food, pure, natural, plant-based, full of prana, you tell your body to thrive, to flourish, to heal. And your body listens. It always listens. Imagine the power you hold in your hands, knowing that every meal can be medicine, every meal can be energy, every meal can be joy. You do not need to count. You do not need to obsess. You simply need to choose purity over pollution. And the difference you feel is immediate. But the revolution does not stop at food. It is about how you breathe. Your breath is life itself. And yet most people live without ever truly breathing. Shallow, hurried, unconscious breathing keeps you trapped in stress and anxiety. But when you take charge of your breath, you take charge of your mind. Deep, mindful, rhythmic breathing clears the fog, steadies emotions, and fills your body with calm strength. In every moment, your breath is a bridge. It connects your restless mind with your silent soul. And when you master that bridge, you master yourself. Stillness is another jewel in this revolution. In a world addicted to noise, silence becomes power. When you allow yourself even a few minutes of silence each day, you allow your mind to rest, to reset, to reconnect with its natural clarity. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is fullness. It is a space where ideas are born, where intuition speaks, where healing begins. Without silence, life becomes scattered. With silence, life becomes centered. And once you experience this, you will begin to crave silence, not as an escape, but as your truest home. There is also movement, conscious and intentional, not the rushed, mindless movement of chasing tasks, but the deliberate movement that harmonizes body and mind. When you practice yoga or stretch, or even walk with awareness, you remind yourself that your body is sacred. Movement is not a punishment for eating. Movement is a celebration of being alive. Each stretch, each breath, each flow is a way of thanking your body for carrying you through life. And the more you move with awareness, the more your body rewards you with energy, flexibility, and strength. As you begin to integrate these habits, you also realize the need to step back from the constant flood of distractions. The screens, the endless notifications, the digital chaos that fills your mind with noise and empties your heart of peace. The Satvic Revolution invites you to reclaim your focus by disconnecting from the unnecessary and reconnecting with the real, to be present with the people around you, to be mindful of the work you do, to be conscious of the life you are living. This is how joy is found, not in endless scrolling, but in genuine living. Gratitude then becomes your natural state. You begin to notice the small miracles around you, the sunlight falling through the window, the freshness of water on your lips, the warmth of a smile, the gift of your breath. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. It shifts your focus from what is missing to what is present, from lack to abundance. And as gratitude fills your heart, compassion flows naturally. You treat yourself with kindness. You treat others with love. You treat life with reverence. This is the true wealth of the Satvic path. And finally, rest. True rest. Not the forced collapse into sleep after endless exhaustion, but the gentle surrender of aligning with the night. To sleep early, to let your body recover, to let your mind reset, to let your soul rejuvenate. In deep, natural rest, your body heals, your mind clears, your spirit awakens. Sleep is not wasted time. It is sacred time. And when you honor it, you wake up each morning not drained, but reborn. Each of these practices may sound simple, but together, they create a revolution within you. They create a body that feels light, a mind that feels clear, a soul that feels alive. They strip away the layers of toxicity, confusion, and stress, and reveal the radiant self that was always within you. This is why the Satvic Revolution is not about force, but about flow. It is not about adding complexity, but about returning to simplicity. It is not about becoming someone new, but about remembering who you truly are. And the more you walk this path, the more you realize that health and joy are not goals to be achieved in the future. They are states you can live in right now. Every sunrise you witness, every pure meal you enjoy, every conscious breath you take, every moment of silence you embrace, every act of movement, gratitude, compassion, and rest, they are not steps towards joy. They are joy itself. And when you live this way, your life becomes an inspiration, not just for yourself, but for everyone who sees you. The Satvic Revolution is not only personal, it is collective. When one person heals, it creates a ripple. Your energy touches your family. Your clarity influences your friends. Your joy uplifts your community. The world changes, not when systems change, but when people change. And when you choose to live Satvic, you're not just transforming your own life. You're becoming a light in a world that desperately needs healing. This is how revolutions truly happen. One life at a time, one habit at a time, one choice at a time. There comes a moment on this journey when you realize that you are no longer the same person you once were. The fatigue that used to hold you down begins to dissolve. The stress that clouded your mind starts to fade. The emptiness that you tried to fill with distractions is replaced with a deep sense of peace. And it all began with simple choices, small habits, quiet decisions. This is the power of the Satvic Revolution. It transforms you gently yet completely. Every time you choose purity over toxicity, you reclaim a piece of your energy. Every time you choose silence over noise, you reclaim a piece of your clarity. Every time you choose gratitude over complaint, you reclaim a piece of your joy. And when you bring these pieces together, you become whole again. This is not theory. This is reality. It is available to anyone who chooses it, including you. You may ask yourself, can I really do this? Can I really change my life with 7 simple habits? And the answer is yes, because these habits are not external tools. They are your natural state. Your body already knows how to heal. Your mind already knows how to focus. Your soul already knows how to shine. The Satvic path simply clears the obstacles that have blocked your natural flow. It is like removing dust from a mirror. The light was always there, waiting to be revealed. And once you taste this new way of living, even for a short while, you will not want to go back. You will not want to trade your clarity for confusion, your energy for heaviness, your joy for emptiness. You will see through the illusions that once controlled you. You will realize that true wealth is health. True success is peace. True achievement is joy. And you will walk with a strength that does not come from the outside, but from the inside. The Satvic Revolution is not about perfection. It is about progression. Do not think you must master everything at once. Begin where you are. If you can only rise with the sun, start there. If you can only shift your meals towards more natural foods, start there. If you can only breathe consciously for a few minutes, start there. What matters is that you begin, because every beginning carries power. And as you build consistency, the habits begin to build you. They sculpt your body, refine your mind, and uplift your spirit. Do not underestimate the impact of one person choosing to live differently. When you radiate health, others notice. When you live with joy, others are inspired. When you embody peace, others are touched by it. You become a living example, proof that a better way is possible. And the world needs such examples. The world needs people who are not enslaved by restlessness, who are not consumed by fear, who are not drowning in distractions. The world needs people who are alive, awake, aware, and that is exactly what you become when you embrace this path. There will be challenges. There will be moments when old habits pull you back, when the comfort of the familiar tries to chain you. But remember this, discomfort is the birthplace of growth. Every time you resist the temptation to return to old patterns, you grow stronger. Every time you choose a higher path, you expand. Every time you remain committed, you move closer to freedom. And with each victory, no matter how small, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that you are powerful, that you are unstoppable. Your life is too precious to be wasted in half-living. You are not here just to survive. You are here to thrive. You are not here to drag yourself through the days. You are here to live them fully, with energy, clarity, and joy. You are not here to chase after fleeting pleasures. You are here to experience the deep fulfillment that comes from alignment with truth. And that truth is simple. When you live in harmony with nature, when you honor your body, when you nurture your mind, when you open your heart, life responds with abundance. So let this be your turning point. Let this be the moment you decide that enough is enough, that you will no longer settle for mediocrity, that you will no longer betray your body with neglect, that you will no longer silence your soul with noise. Let this be the moment you rise into your true potential, the moment you ignite your own revolution. And remember, revolutions are not loud, they are steady. Revolutions are not about chaos, they are about clarity. Revolutions are not about destroying, they are about awakening. The Satvic Revolution is an awakening of your health, your joy, your true self. It does not ask you to fight, it asks you to flow. It does not ask you to struggle, it asks you to surrender to the wisdom of nature, to the rhythm of life, to the truth within you. As you step forward, carry this vision with you, a vision of yourself strong, radiant, full of life, a vision of yourself calm, clear, full of peace, a vision of yourself kind, grateful, full of love. Let this vision guide you when the road feels difficult. Let this vision remind you why you began. Let this vision carry you into the life you were always meant to live. The Satvic Revolution is not far away. It is here. It is now. It is in your next meal, your next breath, your next sunrise, your next act of gratitude, your next choice to rest, your next decision to be present. It is in every moment you choose alignment over distraction, truth over illusion, health over sickness, joy over emptiness. You hold the power right now in this moment. So rise. Rise into your highest self. Rise into the life that is waiting for you. Rise into the Satvic Revolution. Because once you do, you will never look back. You will walk forward with light in your eyes, strength in your body, clarity in your mind, and joy in your heart. And that is the greatest revolution of all. This was Beyond the Cover, where every book becomes a journey within. Stay inspired, stay growing.